everyone, I'm the Mighty Blues, and welcome back to Danganronpa 2. Last time, we continued the class trial for Ibuki and Hyoko's murder. And in this episode, we are going to learn about the mystery surrounding the video that was filmed portraying Ibuki's death. I'm curious to know why the killer would do it, or at least what our suspicion is, because we still don't know who the killer is, and I have my suspicions, but I'm curious to know if we'll get any information on why they would film it. I firmly believe it was like it's like a thing that some killers do, like real life killers, where they document their killings. You know, that's why stuff like Daisy's destruction exists. I love how I was trying to find an example and my brain instantly went to the worst example that I know. But like, you get what I mean. I'd also like to apologize starting off this video if my voice sounds a little off. I streamed last night and got a little too crazy, so my voice has been a little shot today. But let's continue. And whether or not we can reach that hidden truth, it's all up to me.
Hajime, I leave it in your hands. As long as I leave this to you, I won't tell you to do your best, but oh well. You should get started already.
Yeah, I'll definitely try.
If there was some hidden clue in that video, I should have seen something strange as I watched it. I'm the only one who can clear that up. I'm the only one who actually saw that video. So I'm the only one who can do it. Wait, but there wasn't anything weird. The hanging video that I saw. Based on everything we know from the debate thus far, I should be able to figure out what's strange. Spot selection? Select a suspicious spot. There's nothing suspicious. Is it the candle? That's what I saw that doesn't seem particularly strange. The news?
Damn it!
Oh, maybe it's the curtain. Black curtain in the background, huh? No.
Damn it!
Hang on. Can I look up? I want to see if I can actually look up any evidence of the video. Yeah, Savannah's video. Shows a person dressed in a hospital gown wearing a hemp bag on their head as they willingly climb a stepladder toward a noose. Is the weird thing Ibuki herself? Hospital gown, no.
Damn it!
Okay, so we're not gonna get Ibuki. What about the hemp bag? Hemp bag covering your face.
Damn it! Here!
What? It was just the stepladder? What? What does that mean?
Right, I remember now. There was definitely something strange about that video.
What's strange about the stepladder? What? I'm so confused. What do you mean the stepladder's weird? What are you doing, stepladder? Sorry, I've been trying this entire Let's Play to not make that joke. I gotta make the joke now.
Can you explain it to us?
I need an explanation, please.
What's strange is that stepladder I mentioned earlier. It's true that the steps of that stepladder weren't dirty, but on one side, there was a bloodstain, right on the left side of the stepladder.
Oh my god, I get it now. There wasn't any blood in the video, but there was blood on the stepladder, which that really just confirms that the video was set up just to film Ibuki's murder. Then Hyoko showed up unexpectedly, the killer fumbled, broke the camera, and then killed Hyoko to hide the evidence. That's absolutely what it is.
However, that contradicts the video I saw at the hospital. There weren't any bloodstains on the stepladder in the video. It was completely clean.
That is truly strange. If the video showed the moment of Ibuki's death, then Hyoko should have already been dead by that point.
Even so, the fact is the stepladder had blood on it at the actual crime scene. the stepladder in the video was completely bloodless.
And there's no way the video was recorded in advance. If that's the case...
It's possible those two stepladders were completely different.
Wait, are you saying there were two stepladders?
But where would you find another stepladder? There was only one stepladder in the music venue.
Then one of the stepladders was somewhere other than the music venue. What do you mean?
You're suggesting that the stepladder in the video isn't the only thing that's different. Am I right? That's amazing, Chiaki! All that gaming has given you incredible deduction skills! Is it okay to say that?
No. Stop talking.
What are you two talking about?
The stepladder isn't the only thing that's different, huh? Chiaki said that the stepladder was at a different place, but if that's the case, the things that's different between the video and the actual scene of the crime is that thing, the place where the killer did something. What? What? And I had to do a Hangman's Gambit. Okay. Hold on. What's the difference between the video and I saw in the actual crime scene? F. What is it? I'm somehow getting this correct, but... Okay, so... Film... I am somehow getting this right, and I'm gonna be completely honest, I have no idea what the hell this is. Like, genuinely. Film, okay, so filming has to be the word. Filming. What even? Filming? What? Okay, filming what? I somehow fumbled on the first word. Filming. Filming what? Filming. Yeah. I'm not surprised that I got a failure on that. I'm actually not upset because genuinely, I had no idea. I still have no idea what it is. I fumbled and got filming correct. So I at least know the first word. So filming is the first word. What's the other word? I'll get this. I'll definitely get this. But like, what? I have no idea what it is. L. Filming location! Oh, that's the word! Filming location! Cannot believe I did not get that word. Could not figure that out! Holy shit! I almost got a third game over for that.
That's right. Besides the stepladder, the filming location must have been different too.
Wait, what? Wait, but how? Because the video was... There's no way the video could have been pre-recorded. There's no way that the video could have been pre-recorded because it was a live feed. How could it been filmed at a different location? Because that would imply that Ibuki would have set everything up in a different location. Hajime would have ran to the music venue. The killer would have had to have run to the music venue themselves as well. Have Hiyoko or have Ibuki hung. No, I get... Unless she was already dead, but like... how? I don't know how you would even do that. I don't even know. I'm trying to figure that out and I can't.
What do you mean?
I mean, the video I saw was not filmed at the music venue. It was filmed somewhere else.
But the hospital monitor is supposed to display footage captured by the music venue camera, you know?
Then, there's a possibility that the killer also tampered with the surveillance camera unit.
In order to show us what they filmed, that they filmed the video at the music venue instead of somewhere else, what did the killer do to that surveillance camera unit? Well, they destroyed it, but... These are some leaps in logic that I never would have even thought of. So, like, I am curious to know what Hajime is thinking right now. Because I got nothing. I genuinely have nothing on this. I gotta see what these questions are for this logic dive. Because I need to make sense of this. You know, I seriously thought that I was going into this way... Okay. Which part of the surveillance camera unit did the killer tamper with? Camera or the monitor? It would have to be both. Wouldn't it? Because they're both an intertwined unit. So it would have to be both. It's not. Wait, it's red? Wait, it's the camera? Okay, so it's the camera. Okay, so they messed with the camera. But how? Oh, well. But how? How did they mess with the camera? That's what I'm trying to figure out. I'm serious. I'm sorry that I'm not commentating much. Because I'm genuinely trying to think about this. I'm trying to think in my own head. What do they mean by this? Like, what does Hajime... What? How? How did the killer tamper with the camera? How did they tamper with that? Okay, did the killer tamper with the camera at the music venue or the hospital? Oh! That's a good... They probably tampered with the hospital one instead of the music venue one. Because the only person who would have been there to protect it was Mikan. And it's not. It's the music venue one. God, I'm getting everything wrong. And I don't even think it's just because, like, because it's been like a week since I last recorded. I don't even think it's because it's been a long time, because I edited, like, the last episode's footage, like, yesterday. So all of this is still fresh in my head. But, like, I'm trying to figure out... This trial has gone in a direction that I genuinely have not been able to predict. I'm not able to keep up. I have no idea what is going on. Also, man, this logic dive is... a lot. What did the killer do to the camera from the music venue surveillance camera unit? They took it with you or increased the signal? I think they took it with it. Oh, they would have swapped the cameras! That makes sense. They swapped the cameras. Because initially they were swapped so everyone could communicate with each other. So the killer must have swapped them back to show what they were doing at the music venue.
It's all coming together.
That makes sense. Meaning that, yeah.
That's it. The killer just...
That means that the camera at the hospital was being filmed at the hospital. And they just destroyed the camera in the music venue to set up the crime scene. So they actually did kill Ibuki at the hospital. Which makes sense why Chiaki was looking at the fucking curtains in the conference room. She was killed in the conference room. Holy shit.
With it, they made me think it was a live feed from the venue when it was actually from somewhere else.
Then only the monitor was left in the music venue?
Yes, at least when I first discovered Ibuki's body. But when Hyoko's body appeared, the killer probably put the camera back too.
That means you should have realized that from the start and made this easier on all of us.
He did discover the body. I doubt his attention was focused on the camera.
Well, that's true, but... in order to hide that the camera was missing, the killer did one more thing to the remaining monitor.
They destroyed it. The only thing the killer did to the remaining monitor was they destroyed it.
I
I see!
The killer smashed the monitor to pieces, destroying it. As long as it was in pieces, you wouldn't be able to tell if the camera was actually there or not. My attention was so focused on the body that even I couldn't have noticed something like that.
And the moment Hajime left the music venue, the killer put back the camera they took.
And they destroyed it and left that in pieces as well.
It's easy to say it was filmed somewhere else, but the surveillance camera's connection wasn't that strong.
Despite Kazuichi's desperate repair efforts, it seems it could not transmit from the hospital to the motel.
The fact that it was able to connect between the hospital and the music venue is amazing enough.
Which means, even if it was filmed in another place, as long as it was transmitting to the hospital, the range would be pretty limited. So really, their only option is to film in the hospital. If that's the case, there was a video filmed to make it look like it was filmed at the music venue? The only possibility is that place inside that building. Are we doing another Hangman's Gambit? It's the conference room. Yeah, it's the conference room inside of the hospital. Okay, so this one I already know. There we go.
I got it!
At least I was able to get that one first try. I just want to know how much health I'm getting back for that. If any.
Possible that it was filmed at the hospital's conference room.
Huh? Conference room?
But the hospital and the music venue look completely different.
That's exactly why the killer did something to make those two places resemble each other.
To make the conference room look like the music venue, the killer went ahead and did some work. I've got to make clear what that work was. Well, for one, they put the curtain behind the stage at the music venue. Yeah, the music venue curtain. That's exactly what they did. I just got to know how that's going to coincide with the conversation.
There's no way the conference room and the music venue look the same.
Which place resembled the other? Did the conference room look like the music venue? Or did the music venue look like the conference room?
Or did they make some kind of set?
Or they might have tampered with the camera.
I still can't believe he mixed up the filming locations. Hajime, you're pretty stupid.
Okay, I think there's two options that I have. I don't know which one's right.
Then you look the same.
I think I know. I think I know. I think it's they made the music venue
look... Did the conference room
look
like the music venue?
I think that's what it is.
Or did the music venue look like the conference room?
Actually, this one. I think it's this one. Yeah, it is that one!
Must be it.
I second-guessed myself last second, but I got it!
What the killer did was make the music venue, the crime scene, look like the conference room. They did that by using the black curtain hanging at the back of the stage.
From what I remember, there used to be a really flashy curtain. But after the incident...
I actually forgot that curtain was there. I knew there was something there before the black curtain. But now that I see it, yeah, they completely replaced that.
It somehow became a plain black curtain that didn't seem to be the right size.
That's right! It's so half-assed, just like Monami.
Oh yeah? Well, your face looks stupid! That curtain was hung so the music venue would look like the conference room? In actuality, even though the curtain in the conference room doesn't stand out, it is a black light-blocking curtain that's long enough to reach the floor.
I see. The conference room. Indeed, the floor of that room is... the same color as the music venue stage. So the killer chose the conference room because they realized the floor match.
Matching floors, matching curtains. I guess it makes sense you'd mistake the two.
But that's not all. There should be something else the killer did to tamper with the evidence. Probably.
Something else the killer did to make the music venue look like the conference room. It's gotta be that. It's gotta be the curtains. It's literally the curtains. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Yeah, the music venue curtain. Oh, crap. Never mind, that is wrong. Something else the killer did to make the music venue look like the conference room. Is it the candle?
I can prove it with
It is the candle! Cause, oh, it's different lighting.
You're referring to the candle in the music video, right?
Yeah, because the fluorescent lights in a hospital would be different to the lighting at the music venue. So they used the candle to obscure that detail.
In the video I saw, a candle was used for lighting. But if you think about it, it's pretty strange. The music venue has good lighting, so there's no reason to even use candlelight.
But wouldn't they have done it to make it feel creepier?
That might have been another reason, but the main reason was probably to tamper with evidence. The lighting in the conference room and the music venue are so different. They couldn't be used during filming. That's why the killer used a candle as film lighting instead.
Which means... Are you saying the candle in the music venue wasn't actually used?
That candle was likely placed there just to make me think it was the same candle that was used in the video.
With candlelight, you can't see things in that much detail. Maybe they were going for that effect. With that cheap-ass camera, it won't capture much in a dark area.
As long as this all matches up, it should be no problem to say this is decided. The video I saw wasn't filmed at the music venue. It was actually filmed at the hospital conference room.
If I'd found proof that evidence in the conference room was altered, we would have reached an answer sooner. But it appears the killer already covered that up, so I didn't find anything when I went there.
Knowing the fact that this was filmed in the conference room, also, it basically just confirms who my suspicion was. Going into this trial, I was suspicious it was Sonia, and I've mentioned this before. But there's been a few things that Mikan has said that has made me extremely suspicious of her. Now that we know that this was filmed in the music venue, that means there are exactly 3 people who could have done this murder. Mikan, Akane, or Nagito. Nagito was so sick he couldn't get out of bed, and Akane was crying so much she couldn't function. The only ones capable of functioning were Mikan and Ibuki. And guess who got killed? Man, Mikan, why did you do it? I mean, I'm suspicious of her. We don't know for sure, but I'm very confident that it was her.
But there's no mistake. That's the only place within the connection range of the surveillance camera.
The motel would have been too far, and the interior design of the movie theater is too distinctive.
But this must be a surprising turn of events for Hajime. You never suspected that the video you saw in the hospital was being filmed in the conference room.
The incident isn't happening at the scene of a crime, it's occurring in the conference room.
I feel like I've heard Bayside cops say that before, but isn't it the other way around?
If Ibuki's hanging video was filmed at the hospital's conference room, then was Ibuki killed at the conference room too?
No, that's not possible.
That's a good... yeah, where was Ibuki killed? Here's the thing. They could have used the hanging as, like, another way to tamper with evidence. She could have been strangled. She could have died of asphyxiation. Because that would have been a real easy thing to do. I wonder. I gotta know now.
Right after Hajime saw that video, he discovered Ibuki's body at the music venue.
The video was filmed at the conference room, but Ibuki's body was at the music venue. Which means there was a fake somewhere. That fake must have been... I'm sorry, a fake body? The Ibuki at the music venue was a fake? No. Supposed to saw that she hanged herself. That's a fact we have to accept. So it must have been the Ibuki at the conference room. Oh yeah, because they easily could have just filmed the video. Like, Ibuki would have been, you know, gullible enough to do that. It would have been Ibuki in the conference room.
I see. The person wearing the hint bag in that video wasn't Ibuki. It was the killer pretending to be Ibuki.
I never thought about that. Yeah, the killer could have easily just filmed the video to freak out Hajime. Then Hajime would have ran to the music venue, saw Ibuki. So Ibuki was killed at the music venue. But the killer filmed this in the conference room because that was most convenient for them. Holy shit.
The killer put on a hospital gown, wore a hint bag on their head, and was only pretending to be the victim.
By that time, the real Ibuki must have already been killed.
The actual time of death must have been earlier. Probably around midnight or dawn to avoid witnesses.
If they took Ibuki from the music venue to the hospital to kill her, there's no way it happened during the day.
So, well, that's what happened. Then no matter how quickly I ran, it was impossible for me to rescue Ibuki. Yeah, but the killer wanted you to think that you could. That's why they filmed it. At that moment, I was already in the killer's trap. And the one who set a trap for me was...
But why did the killer go to the trouble of making a fake video just so Hajime could go to the crime scene?
Easy! To catch up with everyone and not be suspicious!
The reason the killer made a fake video... There's only one possibility I can think of. If I examine that possibility thoroughly, then naturally the killer's identity will reveal itself.
Huh?
You fiend! Are you saying you already know who the killer is?
That's right. I should already know. I should have already known who the killer is. My only suspicion is Mikan.
You're the only one! Mikan, you're the killer, aren't you?
What are you talking about?
Like I said, aren't you the killer who murdered Ibuki and Hyoko?
Killer? Huh? I'm the killer? What is this?
Hey, don't you think that's kinda impossible?
Akane, I have seen a number of true crime cases in which the cute and lovable nurse character is actually a just diabolical killer. Okay, I have seen a number of cases like that. So no, I'm not surprised actually.
A chick like her as the killer? She couldn't even kill a fly. In fact, the fly would probably kill her first.
She's right! A clumsy slowpoke like me killing someone? That's completely out of the question!
But we're the only ones. Thanks to that video, we're the only ones who have the advantage of an alibi.
An alibi? Was that the killer's goal?
Now that you mention it, you guys brought that up earlier. Only Hajime and Mikan have an alibi.
It's just a coincidence!
But you're the only one who could have filmed that video in the hospital conference room. Is that also a coincidence?
Shouldn't you get some rest already? You should be exhausted from nursing without any sleep. Oh yeah, she wasn't actually nursing anyone. She just pulled an all-nighter from killing people. Yeah, if you insist, I'll use the on-call room upstairs. Holy shit.
You said you were going to the on-call room. but you actually went to the conference room. That's when you put on a hospital gown that you prepared in advance, put the bag on your head, and began filming. By doing that, you made up a video that showed Ibuki trying to hang herself at the music video. And showed that to me. Furthermore, I saw that video at the hospital lobby. If someone wants to go to the conference room from outside, they have to pass through the lobby.
So it's impossible that someone who wasn't already in the hospital went to the conference room to film.
So again, in that instance, the only other options besides Ibuki would be Akane and Nagito. And like, they were infected with the despair disease, so it can't be them.
Not only that, the others in the hospital, Akane and I, were both delirious from the despair disease.
Thank you, Nagito. Yeah, exactly.
So that must mean...
Please, wait a second! What are you saying? I'm the killer? That's impossible! There's no way I could kill someone!
What if she was infected with the despair disease and that caused her to kill someone? That was a thought of mine, is that the killer would be someone who would never kill before, but they did it because they were sick. And unfortunately, knowing Monokuma, he's not going to excuse it because it's literally the reason why he gave the despair disease out. He did it to force someone to kill. I hope that's the case, man. Poor Mikan.
It's not literally impossible. Can't you give a better defense than that?
Just shows she can't even do that.
Hey, you sure this chick is really the killer?
Wrong! It's totally wrong! It's not what you think!
Just like Akane said, it is really hard to tie it all together. I mean, Mikan is the killer?
I agree. It is truly difficult to believe someone could be killed by such a slow-witted woman.
That slow-witted remark is not necessary.
It's fine. I've been like this for a long time. In a tournament for social punching bags, I'd easily win first place with my soft reputation. Even I can't deny that. How many times do I have to tell you? It's impossible for me to kill someone. I'm serious. Very serious.
What do you say, Hajime?
Do you still believe this woman is the killer?
Do you hate me that much, Hajime?
Hey, Hajime!
Everyone's ganging up on me. Tricks aside, logic aside, is she really capable of doing something like this? If she was infected with the despair disease, yeah. Could it be I'm the one making a mistake? Dude, this is textbook manipulation. Holy shit! This is textbook manipulation! Make yourself look vulnerable so that the one accusing you is seen as the bad guy. No, in fact, it'd be so much easier if I was wrong. If I have this much doubt with about someone I've spent so much time with...
Can you hold on a minute?
Oh no, Nagito's got the crazy eyes.
Well, I know I'm being intrusive and all, and I mean, I have no place to say this. I missed all of the critical parts, and I doubt I have anything worth saying at an important time like this.
What are you saying?
But still, there's definitely no way I can overlook the killer this time. I thought it was suspicious all along, from the very beginning. Investigating with the suspect in mind creates a different result than investigating with no leads.
Hey, what are you trying to say?
Well, thanks to that, I was able to discover a truth that nobody else knows.
Wait, that's a good point! Nagito was the only one in sound mind who could have heard and witnessed things that no one else would. Because Akane's despair, her infection was she was just crying nonstop. Nagito just kept telling lies. Those memories are still there. He probably knows things we don't know.
Are you serious? I've been so focused on everybody else this trial. But I guess now's a good time to say it, right?
You better not have kept quiet on purpose. This isn't a game, you know.
Actually, this is a game.
Please don't say such controversial statements.
Well, what do you know, Nagito?
Well, it's nothing big, really. Only a small, decisive clue that points to the killer.
Dang! That's a huge deal!
A decisive clue. Does something like that really exist?
Let's take a look, shall we? Regarding the rope Ibuki was dangling from. This rope was supplied by the supermarket, right? There weren't any ropes inside the music venue.
Again with the supermarket? That place is a hotspot for criminal goods.
If they got it at the supermarket, that means it was brand new, right?
What's wrong with that?
I want you to take a close look at this rope. And keep in mind that it's brand new. Near the middle of the rope, it's frayed, as if it was rubbed strongly. But why is it like this? The loop Ibuki used to hang herself is on one end of the rope, and the part of the rope that hung from the baton lighting is on the other end.
Hey, you're taking too long. What's wrong with the rope being frayed?
The rope is frayed because Ibuki was struggling. Is that what it is? She didn't die instantly. She died a slow and painful death because she was struggling to free herself. Is that what it is?
It means, well, from what I can infer, I think the rope was used like this. The killer wrapped the rope around Ibuki's neck, pulled both ends at full strength, and strangled her.
Okay, well, same concept, but yeah, wow. Oh no, holy shit.
The center of the rope is frayed because that's the part they used to strangle Ibuki.
Good eye, Nagito.
I've been listening to you for a while, and it sounds like you knew about this rope clue all along. What exactly did you say to me during the investigation?
So this rope won't be much of a clue. Then I might as well search another place. Oh my god. He was giving us hints during the investigation.
Not everyone cooperates at a class trial. Those who lie and conceal the truth will obviously be here too. Just like this case's killer. I was just copying them a little bit.
More importantly, what was all that about the rope? The killer strangled Ibuki.
And then, I finished speaking.
That makes sense for Nagito. He's only giving out exactly what he needs to give out. We can infer the rest. Yeah, so the killer strangled Ibuki and then hung her to make it look like she was hung when that's not actually the case. Because how would you be able to tell the difference between strangulation with a rope and hanging from a rope? I mean, I'm no forensics expert, but I don't think you'd be able to know the difference.
How is that a decisive clue?
Huh? You didn't notice it? I thought I made the decisive clue very clear.
You did. It means that the only person who could have strangled Ibuki was someone in the hospital. And again, Akane and Nagito were out of commission, and the only one who was there at the hospital, besides Ibuki, at night, who was capable, is Mikan. Hajime and Fuyuhiko were not there. They were sleeping in their cottages. Nagito's words contain a decisive clue? Is that really true? Okay, we're doing it through a Nonstop Debate. Okay.
Ibuki didn't die from hanging. She was strangled to death.
That's basically the same thing.
Though hanging and strangling seem similar, they're very different. The scars they leave would look different too.
Scars? You mean the rope burn, right?
But we believed it was from a hanging. Why would that be?
Did we fall for someone?
The body at the crime scene was hanged, you know. Obviously, we'd assume it was a hanging.
The Monokuma file complicates this too. It never specified hanging or strangulation.
Whoever misunderstood is to blame!
Okay, I have a feeling that the AC has to do with this, but the answer is where? But the question is where? I have no idea.
Ibuki didn't die.
Hanging or strangulation.
Oops. No, it's not it. Okay.
Crap!
It never specified hanging or strangulation.
Oops, I messed up. I did mess up. And what is the truth hidden here?
Crap! Ibuki did.
Okay, I gotta look at the Monokuma file for this, actually. Cause of death was crushed windpipe as a result of choking. There are no external injuries.
Did we fall for someone's lie?
No? We didn't...
Crap!
Okay.
Ibuki did.
Did we fall for someone's lie?
The body at the crime scene was hanged, you know.
No. I gotta look this up. I actually have no fucking idea. Oh my god, I've been overcomplicating this whole fucking time. Holy shit. Okay, so, unfortunately,
Ibuki didn't.
I had to look this up because I could not figure it out. I have been sitting on this. Thankfully, I haven't gone to game over yet, but I have been sitting on
Though
this,
hanging and strangling seem
trying to
similar,
figure
they're
out
very
what the fuck
different.
this is, and I was completely
Scars they leave
stumped.
would look different too.
I had to look it up what it is, and
You mean the rope
I'm
burn,
confused, man.
But we believed it was from a hanging.
So,
Why
the
would that
actual
be?
answer,
Did we fall for someone's lie?
yes, we did. It's the rope for hanging.
That must be it.
That's the lie we believed. I should have made that connection, but I didn't. I'm so dumb for it. I hate having to look stuff
The
up.
killer's lie this whole time.
At least for blind playthroughs, I hate it. There's something I want to ask you. There's no doubt Ibuki's cause of death was being hanged by this rope, right? Mikan was the one that brought it up because she did the autopsy. So no one would have guessed that she would be the killer. Holy shit! I see. So Ibuki died by hanging herself.
You said Ibuki hanged herself, but that was a complete lie, wasn't it, Mikan?
That is... well...
You told us the wrong cause of death. You lied, didn't you?
You should have been able to tell the difference between hanging and strangling just by looking. You, Mikan, the ultimate nurse.
Please wait! First of all, I'm not a coroner, so I don't have the medical knowledge to identify injuries like that. That's why it's not my fault if I made a mistake.
You are right. And you have been a great help to us so far.
But even a drunk medical student can notice the difference between a hanging and strangulation.
I'm not taking her side or anything, but being clumsy and unskilled in this area could lead to a mistake.
He's totally right. I'm such a clumsy mess, and I got so careless.
But she never did before. She never did before. So why is she pulling that stunt now?
Mikan nursed me till I got better. There's no way I'm gonna doubt her.
Don't you think her devotion to nursing is what helped her draw Ibuki to her death?
Huh?
And if not, her symptoms were still very serious and caused her to believe what anybody told her.
Holy shit, yeah, Nagito's right, because she had the gullible side of it. Okay, unfortunately, I think we're going to have to call it here. I know this is a bit sudden, but I've been trying to find a way to end this, and my recording already shows that we're at an hour, so I think this is a good place to end. Thank you all so much for watching, and next time on Danganronpa 2, I really hope we get a bit more context, because I think we've cornered Mikan at this point. I just want to know why. Like, why she did this, and how she's gonna confess. So we'll see. I'll see you all later. Goodbye!